Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? This is one of my woven paper mats, I guess, just made out of glue pages, and I am going to make this into a cover for our sort of scrappy, junky journal. So yeah, this is what I plan to do, is basically cover this the same way I have covered the pages. I know this is going to upset you, Lena. Sorry. I am going to collage all over this and you will not see any of it when I'm done. So, yeah, my apologies if anybody gets upset about that. But it will feel good. You can still feel that it's sort of soft and squishy from the weaving. But, yeah, I'm going to cover both sides, and then I'm going to cut it to size, and then I will go around and cover the edges so that it's all totally covered. A lot of the time will sew around them to make sure the edges hold together, but this time I am just going to lay paper right over the edge and glue it. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's get along with it. Right, well, you've seen the entire other side being collaged, so I'm just going to kind of skip through this one and just show you the final product. And, well, pretty much this is it. There's not much more to do. And, yeah, the only thing to do now, basically, once these last few little bits are done, is cut it to size. How to actually decide how to cut it to size or where to cut it will be my next big headache. But yeah, you'll see what we end up doing. Alright, she's cut down, and this is where I decide I'm going to cover the edges. So we'll do that, and yeah, then we'll consider how it is basically that this book is going to go together. As you can see, I'm gluing these and just wrapping them around the edge to close off all those raw edges and make sure everything looks neat and tidy and holds together. So I'm going to go around the whole edge like this with various bits of paper, and yeah, I will come back and we'll take it from there. I don't think you need to watch me do the entire thing. Now, as this is made of paper weaving, it has this natural inclination to fold at certain points. So I'm just going to take advantage of that. We will fold it where it wants to, and that will basically make our spine for us. So we will just make sure that it's creased properly, and yeah, then we'll see about whether or not I feel it needs to be reinforced to hold our signatures in. Right at the beginning, I was planning on just making this a single signature book, but then we progressed with the cover and then learnt its natural inclination where it wanted to fold and all the rest of it, and I've decided that I think it should be probably about 3 signatures. So yeah, that's the way we're going to go for the moment. Who knows, plans change. Anyway, I let that dry overnight and came back to it, and I've decided that I want to reinforce the spine. So normally I would build on the inside of the spine to reinforce it, but this time I thought I would do something different just because. Now, I've never done this before. It was just something that occurred to me would look interesting. So I'm going to take a piece of that weaving that we covered with paper, and I've done the same thing and covered all the edges to get rid of all the raw edges, and I'm going to sandwich a piece of fabric between it and the cover, and I'm going to stick it on the outside for no other reason than I just would like to. I think it will look interesting and I felt like giving it a go, so that's what I am doing here. I am just cutting a piece of fabric to about the right size. I want it to fray, I want it to stick out and be visible. And yeah, I'll stick that to the spine, and then I will stick this piece straight over the top. And then eventually when we sew in our signatures, I will sew straight through the whole lot and straight into the spine. So it's an exposed spine stitching. So yeah, anyway, that's the plan, and yeah, we'll get on with it and hope it looks good at the end of the day. I'm just fraying this up a little. I'll do more as I go along, but yeah, just playing around really. And that's our sort of finished project for the moment. Yes, I'm going to let that dry thoroughly, and I will probably glue that fabric down to the sides a little more, but for now, that's how we're going to leave it. Here's my current signature. I've done a few more pages in just neutrals because that's mainly what I've got left now. My scrap drawer, which I now have my scraps are now in one drawer, and I hope to keep them that way, is rapidly emptying. This project is actually eating up the scraps quite fast, which is unusual. They don't seem to be able to breed and keep up, so hooray. I will keep on plugging away at this. Yeah, I want to make at least 3 signatures of 10 pages each, so yeah, we'll see where we get to. But that's where we're at, and yeah, we're just going to keep on going. Okay, I decided to do a couple more little bits of collage. I'll just do this in, I think, one other page before I go, but I will speed you through it. And yeah, that's where we'll leave it for today. I think I have one signature now, well, enough pages for one signature now, and I think I'm too short for the second signature, so I will pull those out before the end and just put them aside to remind myself when I come back up to my craft room tomorrow that's where I need to start. And then I'll have another 10 pages to do, so I'll get on with this, and yeah. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for being here, guys. It's been a pleasure to have you along while I'm crafting, as it always is. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye.